Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
Yeah, Job's other friend, one of his other friends,
Bilbo Baggins?
went on about how shit he must be for having done all the bad things that he must have done.
That he must have done.
Because his friends are crap.
Yeah.
And
they're unsupportive bitches.
they're like, yeah, we don't believe that you didn't do anything because you must have done something.
Even though we're your friends and we're with you like all the time, whatever.
Right. Also, your kids deserve to die because they obviously sinned. So.
Yeah, stupid.
Yeah. I mean, that was basically it, right?
I think so.
More
Also,
or less.
something about do reeds grow in
not
dry
water.
Marshes or
right.
something?
Dry marshes.
I
don't
don't
think
know.
dry marshes is a thing.
I don't fucking know.
It wouldn't be a marsh if it was dry. So
A rose by any other name
sure
is a daffodil.
All right, that was Job chapter 8.
Sure as fuck was.
And today we're going to be reading
Job chapter 9.
All right, let's go do this.
Okie dokie. Okay, Job chapter 9.
Okay.
Then Job replied, "Indeed, I know that this is true, but how can mere mortals prove their innocence before God?" So he's telling his friends, I know that
generally speaking, yeah, bad people get what they deserve.
Right.
But I'm not, how do I prove that I'm not that person?
Like, I'm totally innocent, y'all.
Like, I mean, obviously, God's never done this before, so there is no way to prove it, right? Also, you'd have to start by proving that God's real, which, obviously can't be done. So, yeah, that's a real conundrum right there.
I don't know what to tell you, Joby. Though they wished to dispute with him, they could not answer him one time out of 1,000. His wisdom is profound. His power is vast. He's describing
Job
God.
or God?
Job is
God.
describing God.
Okay.
Job is talking.
Yeah, okay.
Who has resisted him and come out unscathed? He moves mountains without their knowing it.
Wait, did we miss that part in the Bible where he moved a mountain?
Maybe.
Okay.
But
I guess
Muhammad moved a mountain.
He had to have built them at least, right? Because he made everything.
He did make them. But isn't there that if Muhammad can't come to the mountain comes to him or something like that?
Fuck if I know.
You never heard that phrase?
No. Not with regard to Muhammad, but
I could
I've
be
heard
misquoting it.
I don't know.
Okay.
Don't
I don't know. So, but if that was true, then the mountain came to him and then God moved that mountain.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. He moves mountains without their knowing it and overturns them in his anger.
Overturns them, huh?
He turns mountains up
Damn,
fucking side down.
You ever been to the Overturned Mountain Range?
Is that the Grand Canyon?
I think so, yeah.
Is that an upside down mountain?
It must be. That's what that is.
What a temper
That's where
tantrum.
God overturned the mountains, yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, Yahweh. God damn it. He shakes the earth from its place and makes its pillars tremble.
That's called an earthquake.
It is.
So,
yeah.
He
speaks to the sun. But does the sun
what does it
speak?
right? Yeah, what does it say?
I mean, sometimes
it's fucking hot up here, dude.
Yeah, sometimes I speak to the sun, but it's usually on days that I forgot my sunscreen.
Right, yeah.
And I'm more just talking in general out my ass.
Out your ass, huh?
Out my ass.
Okay.
Don't you talk out your ass?
I mean, sometimes, yeah.
All the time.
All the time?
I'm married to you, I know. And it does not shine. Oh, shit. He speaks to the sun and it doesn't shine.
Because he's, yeah, okay.
Okay. He seals off the light of the stars. Whoa.
Well, that's called clouds, right?
I mean.
Sorry, I'm like, what?
Whoa. He blocks the sun.
Yeah.
He alone stretches out the heavens and treads on the waves of the sea. He is the maker, capital M, maker.
Yeah.
Of the Bear and Orion, the Pleiades, and the constellations of the south.
Okay.
God damn, I didn't know that they knew those constellations back then, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, Pleiades, those are the stars, right? Those are those one stars that...
Those are those one stars. I think it's isn't that the Seven Sisters or something like that?
I don't know.
I can't remember I don't know what they are.
I'm just surprised that they knew constellations because in my mind, they're backwards dum-dums. So, I don't know. He performs wonders that cannot be fathomed. Miracles that cannot be counted. I could count them.
Yeah.
Do you want me to do it? I'll count them.
Well, it depends on how you look at that, right? So, like, some people that worship God think that he, like, everything good that ever happens is a miracle,
right?
Is a act of God. So, if you're counting everything that he ever, is given credit for, it's uncountable, right? Like, that's too many.
I thought you meant like specific acts. Like
most
I could count
religious
those.
people I encounter wouldn't think of it as like these major things because there are no real major things that you can be like, God did that, right? So it has to be everything. Everything good is just God.
General.
Yeah.
So that's not a countable thing because it's just general.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a raise. That was God, It was a miracle.
It wasn't.
No?
No.
Okay.
It wasn't. It's
just fucking raise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When he passes me, I cannot see him. When he goes by, I cannot perceive him. Why does he do that? Why doesn't he let you see him?
He let Moses see him, sort of.
I know.
Sometimes. And then he, like, stood in front of people and back when Moses was around, too. Like, he stood right there in front of the tabernacle.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
If he snatches away, who can stop him?
If he what?
Snatches away.
Snatches away, huh? That's okay.
Don't you snatch away?
That's not the word I would have used, I guess.
No, I don't snatch away. I
Right.
have a snatch, but I don't snatch away. Who can say to him, what are you doing? God does not restrain his anger.
Hold on. Hey, God, what are you doing?
No, you gotta say, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Yeah. Like
he
that.
didn't answer.
Nope.
But I said it to him.
You did.
If he does exist, I'm saying this to you,
You
God.
sent the email.
Yeah,
it's not your fault if his box is full.
Yeah. I blind copied Jesus even.
Just in case. God does not restrain his anger. Even the cohorts of Rahab cowered at his feet.
Who the fuck are the cohorts of Rahab?
Whoever, we read about Rahab, but
Did we?
Yeah, I just don't remember.
Okay.
Who Rahab was.
I can't remember that off the top of my head.
But yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
But we did read about Rahab,
all right.
And God does not restrain his anger.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because he's a dick.
Right.
How then can I dispute with him? How can I find words to argue with him? Though I were innocent, I could not answer him. I could only plead with my judge for mercy.
Yeah.
So he's not cursing God, but he is wanting to tell him, God, you're wrong.
Right.
I'm innocent. Stop doing this to me,
I mean, I'd want to say that too,
Mm-hmm. Even if I summoned him and he responded, I do not believe he would give me a hearing.
Right.
Could be.
Oh, Rahab. Just to throw, I had to know.
Okay.
Rahab. Remember in Joshua?
Yeah.
She was the prostitute.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Told you we read about her.
Right? Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Sorry, I just had to know what that was.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you did that.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah, sorry.
So he says that even if he summoned God, God wouldn't give him a hearing. But why?
Well, I mean, God doesn't make a big point of talking to a lot of people at this point in the Bible.
Right.
I mean, it's been a while since he
appeared,
pointedly talked to somebody.
Yeah.
So
he would crush me with a storm and multiply my wounds for no reason.
I don't disagree with that. I probably would.
I think you're right, sir.
Yeah.
He is pretty pointless.
Yeah.
And he does pointless things.
He likes that anger and vengeance shit.
Yes.
Whatever.
My God is a jealous God.
Yeah.
Then why?
Why is he your God then?
Yeah. Like you literally get to choose.
Right.
He would not let me catch my breath, but would overwhelm me with misery. #facts.
Unlike what he's doing now. Is that correct?
Yeah,
I mean, how does it get worse?
I don't know.
Okay.
If it is a matter of strength, he is mighty.
Okay.
And if it is a matter of justice, who can challenge him? Nobody, because he's God.
Well, technically, anybody can challenge him. You
might die, though.
I mean, hypothetically, yeah.
Right. There are other gods.
According to the Bible, even, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe go with one of the other ones and be like, can
as
you
long
guys
as you just got to move outside of that 100-mile radius,
right?
And you'll be fine.
Yeah, you got to move into one of the other gods, demeses, or whatever that word is.
Yeah, and then you can be whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Even if I were innocent, my mouth would condemn me. If I were blameless, it would pronounce me guilty.
Why?
Because God would make your mouth say things.
But why would God make you pronounce yourself guilty when you're not?
Because he's a dick.
Well, yeah, I know that.
That's
but
why.
That's dumb.
He's not logical.
But why does he think that God is going to make him lie?
Because he knows that God is garbage.
I don't get that though. He's proclaimed in in the past that he loves God and he did all the sacrifices and all that. Mm-hmm. So I think that he believes that God is good. So if he believes that, then why would he, he's struggling with this whole scenario where he's had everything taken from him and everything's bad, right?
Yeah.
So why would you, but he's still not disparaging directly God. Mm-hmm. And why would you think that he would make you lie? That doesn't sound like the God that's been described thus far.
Right.
So why would you think that?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he's finally come to terms with, oh shit, as long as nothing bad happened to me, it was easy to praise him.
Right.
But now that all this shit is happening, I got to give credence to the people that call him a dick, and maybe
he's just disillusioned, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Although I am blameless, I have no concern for myself. I despise my own life. Well, that's because you're covered in boils.
And your kids just died.
And your wife hates you.
And all your livestock's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
Right.
Yeah.
Shit sucks.
Mm-hmm. It is all the same. That is why I say he destroys both the blameless and the wicked. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's not what his friends are saying. They don't believe that.
No. And that's just another way of saying, yep, shit happens whether, there's a God or not.
I guess he has personal experience. From his point of view, right? We're supposed to believe that he's completely blameless here, right?
Right.
But who is actually blameless
Well, at the beginning of the story, we are told that he's an upright man who did no wrong.
Right.
So the author of the story.
Sure, the author of the story is telling us that he's blameless. All right.
Right.
I don't know. Struggle with that one a little bit.
No, I do too. When a scourge brings sudden death, he mocks the despair of the innocent.
Wow.
Because he's a dick.
That's fucking, yeah.
Because he's a dick. When a land falls into the hands of the wicked, he blindfolds its judges. If it is not he, then who is it?
I mean,
he ain't wrong.
Right. I mean, God is supposed to be omniscient and able to do whatever the fuck he wants to do. So,
but sometimes bad people get away with, doing stuff.
Right,
And
but so maybe they're like, is this like the beginning of the allowance for the devil? Like, is this?
I don't know.
Like, he's questioning why do bad things happen, and they're like, well, there's this other guy, Satan,
Satan.
and God's like, kind of letting him do some things, so
Right.
that's why.
It's not God doing it. He's merely allowing
Right,
it.
God's not all bad. He just Satan,
You know.
He's Satan.
Oh, Satan. My days are swifter than a runner. They fly away without a glimpse of joy.
Mm.
They skim past like boats of papyrus. They're really into papyrus.
Yeah.
Like eagles swooping down on their prey. If I say, I will forget my complaint, I will change my expression and smile, I still dread all my sufferings, for I know you will not hold me innocent. Since I am already found guilty, why should I struggle in vain? Even if I washed myself with soap and my hands with cleansing powder, you would plunge me into a slime pit so that even my clothes would detest me.
A slime pit, huh?
I'm going to put you in a slime pit.
You remember that show used to be on TV? It was like where they it was like Nickelodeon and they slimed people all the time.
Yeah.
I thought that was fun.
That was a fun show.
I'm like, it was novel at the time, right? Like,
yeah.
They're just dumping goop on people. It's kind of fun.
It was kind of funny. Yeah. And they had a word at the beginning of every show, and that they would tell the audience, but not them. And if the cast said the word, then they got the goop.
Yeah.
They got the slime pit.
Yeah.
That
was good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is not a mere mortal like me that I might answer him, that we might confront each other in court. Yeah, he's not a mere mortal.
Right.
Yeah, you can't take
That's
God to
what
court.
a god is, not.
There was a character in the show Picket Fences that attempted to take God to court. And in Ally McBeal, somebody went so far as to try to sue God.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I think something like that happened in Ohio. Like, there was a guy.
Get the fuck out.
Well, you remember that guy that we met at the atheist bookstore thing?
Was it the angry one?
The one that had his license plate said God, right?
Yeah.
That guy did something really famous as far as like a lawsuit.
Really?
Yeah, he's somewhat famous. I found out after we had met him. But he had sued something with regard to God. I think he claimed he was God or something, like legally. And
somebody had to prove he wasn't.
Right, yeah. It was something along those lines. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I was like, oh, I know that guy.
Yeah. Maybe it was the right to have God on his license plate.
Maybe, but I'll have to look it up. But that was, I thought it was really neat that we had met him, and then I saw a story about him afterwards. I'm like, oh, I know who that is.
Well, I'm sure he's a very fine individual, and if he's listening, I'm sorry that I called him a dick, but he was
kind of a dick.
He wasn't nice. He got mad at the way I signed my email. Yeah. And he wanted me to change it to make him happy. Yeah. Because I had used the word, what was the name of that church that we went to? Paradox. Yeah. Yeah, the church was called Paradox. And I had signed it with that in my signature. And he was like so offended that I had a church name in my signature. And I was like, but it's actually not really a churchy church.
Right.
I don't know.
But I have mixed feelings about this because I've talked to a lot of people since we've started this podcast who have been very hurt by religion. And not only that, but religion hurts society. So I
totally agree.
I get the anger. I don't think that the way he went about it was correct. But
he was mad at me for my signature.
Right. Which could have resulted in him having a discussion with you that was two peers having a discussion about, hey, why do you do this? And, back and forth, right? Mm-hmm. That didn't happen. He was just kind of a dick about it.
Yeah, I probably still would have been very defensive because whomst the fuck do you think you are? I can sign my shit any way I want.
Right. No, I don't disagree with you.
So it wouldn't occur to me to ask somebody else about their signature. So it left me appalled that somebody would do that to me.
Right.
And fuck you, sir.
It's kind of like our neighbor that we just met.
Let's tell that story. Our new neighbor.
So we just found out that it was our next door neighbor, but we didn't know for sure until tonight. But when we had a moving truck out in front of our house.
Because we're moving.
Yeah. And we were moving shit into the house, and our child was out front, and they encountered somebody who we didn't know who it was at the time, who asked them if we were going to be parked there the rest of the night.
Did we plan to be doing that all night? Did we plan to be there all night?
Right. And our kid was like,
let me get a parent. Mind you, our kid looks 12, you know? Okay, they look really young anyway. And they don't look 18. So it was really, really crazy that this person felt that it was okay to just accost what looked to be a minor.
Right. So anyway, they asked, they basically, when our kid went to go get us, the person was gone. Like,
They just drove away.
Nowhere to be found anywhere.
Right. Because our kid was like, I don't know how to answer this. Let me get a parent.
Yeah. And we continued moving stuff the rest of the night. Like, not the rest of the night, but like for the next hour or so.
Yeah. And
never saw anybody else come up, approach us, nothing.
Right.
We're like, who the fuck was this person?
And how dare.
Right. And now, to be fair, we had a conversation with our neighbor that did this, like a day or two prior.
It was the day before that.
Yeah, and it was a decent conversation, just kind of like a, hey, how you doing?
My name is so and so,
right,
and nice to meet you, and yeah, we're moving in.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad conversation.
And they knew we were moving in.
Right. Yeah, we had that conversation with them, like, hey,
the house has been empty for 3 years.
We even discussed. We said, hey. We don't have the garage door openers yet. We were going to be getting those, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
In the meantime, we're parking out front. Sorry if that gets in your way at all, but, it is what it is. Right. Well, we have 3 cars, and we haven't quite figured out our garage door opener situation yet. So tonight, you
were unloading your car.
I was unloading my car because I had a small load I was picking up, and I was unloading it.
You're still bringing stuff over from the old place.
And we had 3 cars parked in front of our house, which kind of bled over into in front of their house a little bit.
But it should be pointed out that this is a public street.
Yeah.
Everybody parks on both sides of the street, and it sucks, but it is what it is.
Right.
And there's no assigned parking.
Yeah, there's no assigned parking. And our cars were as close as you could get them in front of our house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And anyway, she comes out and she's like, so do I only, or
you said that she goes, so I guess I don't get 2 parking spaces anymore.
Right. Yeah.
Like, how antagonistic is that?
But literally, like, and I showed wife this, like, I said, come here, look at this. Cause I was nice to the lady. I was like, hey, I'm just moving stuff in, I'll be happy to move this out of the way. Like I parked it in the garage tonight just to not fight with our fucking neighbors, Like, I don't want to start off our fucking living here with fighting with our goddamn neighbors.
Because we haven't even lived here a month yet.
Right. But anyway, so I told her, I was like, I'll move back into the garage after I'm done. But I pulled wife up to the window and I was like, just look in front of her truck. What was in front of her truck?
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
She had wide open space.
Yeah, there was plenty of room to park in front of her truck. She's got 1 vehicle. She's got a boyfriend that visits every now and again. She's like, I tell my boyfriend to park in another planet, and then he walks here from there. And I'm like, why do you do that? There's plenty of parking on the street. You might have to walk, like, I don't know, worst case scenario, a quarter mile.
Like,
worst case.
4 or 5 houses down.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah. Like,
not only that, but lady, you have a 2-car garage too, because I've been in the back alley.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, she has a 2-car garage as well. Like,
so
no one's stopping you from fucking using that. So
I feel like if her response had been, "Why aren't you parking in your garage?" Mine would have been like, "Why aren't you parked in yours?"
Right. Yeah. Look, I have no problem. Like, okay, if she had approached us and said, "I want, just out of curiosity, would you guys mind? I have 2 cars here, and I like to park in front of the house. Is there any way we could figure out a way to like keep one of your cars off the street somehow? Or like if she had asked in a different way instead of just being like, so are
I
you going
guess blah, blah, blah.
Right, yeah, just like passive aggressive bullshit.
After having accosted our child.
Yeah, so I told wife, I was like, this is the last thing. This is the last thing.
You know what? I gotta say one more though.
Yeah.
Because over the last couple weeks, like we're still new. We don't know the setup. We don't know the rules, whatever.
Right.
But since we've moved in, I've had to park down the street.
Yeah.
One time I had to park 4 or 5 houses down because it's public parking and it's first come, first served. And, you know.
And if somebody's visiting at somewhere, then you just don't have parking.
That's just the way it is. It sucks and it is what it is.
Right.
But I didn't know that I could just go, you know, beating on doors and be like, are you going to be in front of my house? I just moved in and I want it real bad. Like, is that a thing?
Yeah.
I would never. I just don't understand. Like, it just didn't even occur to me. I told my parents when they came to visit the first time, I was like, it's tight parking and it's, you know, you might end up parking a few houses down. Sorry for it. Mm-hmm. It didn't even occur to me to tell them, and if somebody else is parked in front of my house, you have the right to get out and tell them to move. Like, the fuck?
We're off on a tangent here about this.
So. Sorry, guys. That was a rip, but...
But anyway, so did we finish this already?
No, there's a couple sentences
left. Jesus Christ,
left.
we still have to finish the chapter.
Well, okay, but that lady made us mad.
She really did.
Because we're not assholes.
No, we're not at all.
We're nice.
There's no reason. I was even nice after she was an asshole.
I mean, okay, I heard your tone of voice.
Okay, I wasn't nice, but I was...
You were polite, but clipped.
Right. She can see I'm moving shit out of my car.
Like, she asked you that as your arms were holding heavy shit.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be clipped. I'm fucking moving shit out of my car.
No, I don't blame you. It's just that you're like, I was totally nice. And I'm like, well, you weren't totally nice, but you weren't a dick.
I moved my fucking car for her, and she still hasn't used the goddamn parking space I cleared for her.
I know. It's true.
So, whatever.
Yeah.
She can fuck right the fuck off.
Well, we found the neighborhood Karen, is what we've decided.
Yeah.
And we live right next door to her. Isn't that exciting?
Joy.
And she cuts hair.
I don't know. Nothing wrong with cutting hair.
No, I don't know why. It's just so like, yep, yeah, she does.
Right.
Karen lives next door and cuts hair and wants both of her spaces in front of her house.
Whether she's using it or not.
Yeah. Apparently she feels that they belong to her.
Apparently.
Okay, so anyway, back to the Bible.
Yeah, Job.
If only there was someone to mediate between us. Someone to bring us together. Someone to remove God's rod from me. Yeah, because his rod is right up your ass, isn't it? So that his terror would frighten me no more. He wants to get that rod out of him.
You got to get that rod out of your ass. Yeah, you got to get that rod out.
Get that stick out of your ass, Job.
Yep.
Poor God.
I wonder if that's where that saying came from, stick up your ass.
I wonder.
It started out as a rod up your ass. But
yeah. He's got to get his rod out of him.
Yeah. Yeah, what's your hang up, man? You just lost all your kids and got boils. Fuck, man.
You got a rod up your ass?
Get that rod out your ass, man.
Yeah. I bet that's where it came from. That's so funny. So anyway, if only there were someone that could mediate, blah, 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 then I would speak up without fear of him. But as it stands now with me, I cannot. The end.
Okay.
He's like, I wish I could speak up.
Yeah, but he can't, apparently.
I can whine on you guys. I can, like, tell you how upset I am, but you guys don't give a shit because you think I got what I deserve.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't stand up to the neighborhood Karen, so.
You didn't.
I just moved the fucking car.
But, I mean, we gotta live here.
Yeah.
And even though
But like I said, that was the last thing that will happen.
We literally did, though, just put up security cameras everywhere.
Uh-huh.
We were doing that anyway, but as we put them up tonight, we were like, and now we know why.
Right, yeah.
Just in case. Just in case.
Yeah.
La.
Just in case someone gets pissed for us parking in front of their goddamn house or something.
In public parking.
Right.
You guys.
Anyway.
You guys.
I was like, I should have brought it out there. Like, hey, would you mind coming over here real quick? Could you show me whose house I should park in front of?
Right? Like, so not you. Got it. So.
Right.
Where do I park?
Yeah, I've used all the space in front of ours. So there's plenty of space on this street. Which house do I fuck over?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's not you, obviously, because you are too important.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot be fucked with, apparently.
You're the arbiter of who gets fucked.
So who can I fuck with?
Right.
Okay.
Apparently, you are aware of things around here. You know the know.
Right.
Who's only got one car so that when our kid is with us, they have a place to park their car.
Right.
Because when our kid isn't with us, we only have the 2 cars.
Right. Yeah.
So basically, we need to know who do you not like or who only has 1 car so we can take their other spot.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just let us know, Karen.
Mm-hmm.
Her name's not Karen.
It could be.
Could be. For sure.
I feel like it is.
Should be. Maybe.
Should be.
Yeah. All right. We're just rattling. We're just angry.
We
we're just
are
rattling off here.
We are. Sorry.
So we're just bitching about our fucking plight here. All right. That was Job chapter 9.
Sure as fuck was.
And we will be back tomorrow with
Job chapter 10.
We'll see you guys then.
Bye.
Hey, wife. I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Hey, wife. I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.